All right, so this is for my USSR dads. I'm just curious. When your goddess, Goddess, goddess Nyx, by the way, NYX, is fighting for you in her holy romance empire between the USSR, Russia, and including Poland and most of Western Europe, and all the way over to where she's going to be as a love romance between the US and the USSR, the Red Army and the Red Generation. And her goddess, other name that you know her as, is Aphrodite, and she's known as the goddess of love. She sure is. She sure knows how to tell a story also and lead multiple armies and multiple generations of armies and not get lost in your stories of stupid. So here's the thing. I gave you a song and I said, I can do lots of things from my level of magic. So there's two inventories. There's two ways this is going to run. I said it's either you're going to do the right thing for me immediately and follow the system that I gave you between the one Fidelis that knows what's going on with the little enemy between the fat boy Russia USSR Red Army generation and with the next Red generation on the way and the little boy problem to the south of you who wants all this chemical romance with my Russians, my Red Army, and my next generation Red. So we gave them a flag, and I said, listen to me, I'm changing my flag back to match my romance, my holy romance between Russia and America. So we're going red, white, and blue. Whatever agreement I wrote on Mickey Sticker Club under the USSR red flag, which I'm changing slightly, not that any of the red generation would notice, but whatever. We're giving China the same sticker that went on its first warning penalty flag when I was running and training Red Army status. I'm a permanent fixture on this planet as a guardian. So whether I watch from behind and it's all encompassing, ENCOMPASSING, I need human participation. My job is to keep you all at white dads that love me and protect me like Aphrodite is either the woman that they most desire and want their wife to be like and know that that's who I am. Or, I don't know what to tell you. So it's just the way it is. So here's the thing. Then, so we gave you the sun, right, by Samuel, Samuel, Samuel is how I pronounce it. But in that one, I said he only becomes my superstar on my private radio station with my duet with my broken romance. If the Holy Romance Empire has any issues in the beginning stages of Red Generation, I will send myself a love note with a vocal artist that will not be known in my everyday area. Like my kids won't hear about them, most likely, and Tia Freya won't hear about them. I'll be the first and the only, and it won't come till as soon as I can alert myself. But it's going to have very specific lyrics for a very specific purpose in order to fix my very traumatizing situation. Because if you've broken yourselves this dangerously, it leads to more problems. Because the USA did not get any proper education. They got China and Elizabeth's hiding the fact that she stole a crown and misinform. So Elizabeth II and Philip stole my grandparents' royal courtship, making it very difficult on the entire world stage during the training of the Nazis and the Red Army to prepare for the Red Generation, as like last-ditch effort to get to know one another and what we were all about. I couldn't get to the United States of America. We tried to pull them in slightly, but then they were very hostile towards the Nazis. That became a problem. And then they were listening to their British cunt that was hiding her own crime and pretending like she was like somebody special. So we then had a problem with other things we had under control at one time, being the fucking agely disfigured problem of the little boy, Littleboy. He was a bun in the oven, BUNINOVEN possibility. I said, here's what's going to happen. My really, really, really smart senior Red Army dads, since the United States of America is as dumb as bricks, and they're going to wind up hating you for some reason due to the little boy problem to yourselves. I said, there's going to be a second song that comes out. It's going to be 9 Inch Nails. It'll be my Nicole, looking at Russia from her goddess Nyx, as also Aphrodite, going like, Dad, you left me with the dads that don't know anything. I need help. I know they say they're commanders in chiefs, but they don't know about the Red Army and the next Red Generation. Right, so, and then I'm going over to my Russian dads, and I'm going, all right, there's an I in the middle. That's where we need to get, because I'm the N over on the Fidelis USA in America, and on the other side, it's the backwards N, which they call, I think, a knee, N-I. So it faces back from Daddy Russia, it being the senior USSR, with the instructions to handle the facially disfigured issue to the south and elsewhere, being that they have a ministry you can depend on, not the fucking cunt in London. And let's see, who confuses everybody by saying it's a United Kingdom. They truncate it by UK. No, they don't. UK is Ukraine, you fucking asshole. And that's in Ministry of Defense in Russia, in USSR, the Red Army from my Red Generation. So anyway, we totally did not learn any of this. We don't have a Ministry of Defense. They were not trained properly in America whatsoever. They're still on paid advertising from the enemy elsewhere, and they don't know that their commander-in-chief is supposed to execute everything foreign that is not either like my brother, sister, uncle, whatever, comes first. And anything not looking like me, and that's in the way of progress, gives, say, pom-pom male cheerleader Pompeo with his molten lava angry temper to protect his Red Generation daughter, right? Yeah, okay, that would be me. So, right, we're okay if he gets angry and spouts out whatever, as long as he's rooting for his daughter and her Nazi love with the Soviet for one male, one female, and it's one big land, one little land, and we've been doing this a long time. But then there's a second song. It's called, out of Nine Inch Nails, it's called Closer. CLOSER. Here's the thing. Remember that game I gave your children where it was like, okay, ready? Red light, green light, 1, 2, 3. Oh! And you have to see how much they move? Right, okay, that was like the game that Kim Jong-un, the little bun in the oven from Kim Jong-il problem, making me really fucking sick during the Red Army days and the Nazi days. As Caesar. My title doesn't change, but anyway, and then the children really, really growing dangerously because they're like, wait a minute, we're learning that, all right. So anyway, we did like special like romance novel like permit numbers for pulling and killing, and then inspections and expectations of communication level to keep me safe in Red Generation, knowing that the kids with the red flag we were going to try to creep up closer, playing the song, I wanna fuck you like an animal. I wanna feel you from the inside, Aphrodite. Like every Red Army dad's and Nazi dad's nightmare to hear an Asian or anything with a red flag saying they want to have sex with their one daughter they gotta protect to get her to the one god, which are like Viking Dane level, if that helps you Norwegians. VIKING DANE. Don't get confused. And so, like, that's where that song came from. There's a chainsaw in it. I think that I said one of the dads when we were making it on the head case from Quiet Places in private bedroom, just between a husband and a wife. And the husband has many nicknames for his pet wife, just one, who sometimes has to meet secretly with protectors of her one position in the world, a star place, whatever. So, like, I don't understand how you idiots got your fucking part wrong. Because now I was like, okay, so dads, right? I was like, here's me, like, going, like, singing, like, male angry, right? Like, come on, Red Generation, you can do it. You can overcome the children problem with the fat bun in the oven, right? And then you go, like, and then I wake up and all the dads are like, all the white dads, all the Nazis and Soviets were like this. And I'm like, what the fuck? Well, did nobody get the upper, like, what happened? Why did, And I got the fucking creepers. They're over in America now, in my Red Generation, like Nazi+Soviet, yeah! With bullets spraying everywhere. But as a goddess, I'm not supposed to have to do that work myself. Like that, I was relying on, like, the guys with penises and guns. I mean, like, why would I want to kill anybody? That's like, you have fun killing stupid. I'll just give you the names. Here you go. I mean, so I'm a little confused where I lost my lava cake dad. I mean, my volcano eruption with anger dad. Because he seems a little complacent along with the rest of the Tweety Twat generation in America that are listening to cunts and women and coloreds and stuff when I got a one white girl who needs one white guy and there's a whole bunch of slanty face white things that keep riling up all the coloreds and all these other issues that never existed just to waste time and pull my poor commanders and chiefs in the wrong direction. You know, we did tell you, I mean, part of my Red Generation was we wrote legislation to protect me in the Junior Mickey Sticker Club over in America from the senior side of things back in the day when it was Red Army Day, before it rolled to Red Generation. We put the Asians, like the facially disfigured white kids. We call them Koreans, Chinese, Vietnam, any of those Polynesians, right? Oh, everything Polynesian, right? We wrote that they were hunchback, HUNTCHBACK. They were like the Down syndrome kids you have over here. And they're not fit to learn anything that's privy to just Red Generation goddess Aphrodite and goddess Nyx, and they're not the same classification. So they got, but then, so we put them under special, like red tape, REDTAPE. And then all of a sudden, 1988, George Bush, head of the CIA, who then became a president, fucking idiot, cuts the red tape, CUTTHEREDTAPE, and let all of the criminal children with the facial disfigurements we were holding back from ever having to fucking deal with so I could be married properly. He just cuts it and he's like, oh, come on, every traitor, every problem from Asia, I know they told us not to do it when I was head of the CIA and I'm like super smart and Lone Ranger territory, but I don't know how to read. And Elizabeth's misinstructing me and oops. And now I got more fucking sleepy, complacent, stupid fathers in America going like, that's a big cleanup job. Like, how are we going to handle this? I'm pretty sure we gave it to you in the paperwork allowing you to live.